My name's Casper Tiquier, and I'm the CEO and co-founder at Zapper. And in this short piece, I'm going to take you through the nuts and bolts of WebAR, what it is, and how you can leverage this incredible technology for your business. So let's start with what is WebAR. Well, WebAR is short for Web-Based Augmented Reality. Introduced into the AR ecosystem around 2017, it's a technology that allows you to run your AR experience through a browser rather than having to download a native mobile app. This seamless user experience is one of the main reasons why WebAR is rapidly becoming the most popular way to launch augmented reality experiences, as it requires no apps or downloads. Users simply access AR experiences directly from their smartphones by scanning a QR code, for instance, using the native camera on their device to access the WebAR website, or through tapping on a deep link in a social post, a web page or email newsletter, for instance. So no apps, no downloads required. So what are some of the benefits of WebAR? And why care? The beauty of WebAR technology is that it boasts an extremely low barrier to entry, as it's only a QR code scan or click on a link away. Gone are the days when you needed to download an often chunky mobile app from your app store to access immersive content on your smartphone. WebAR is highly engaging and generates significant dwell time. We know from our own research that it creates almost double the amount of visual engagement in your brand and increases memory recall, and therefore knowledge retention, by over 70%. Both data points that marketeers and business folk care about. Likewise, because it's web-based, WebAR experiences are also easier to set up with existing marketing analytics platforms like Google Analytics and Microsoft Clarity to measure dwell time, geographic location, time of day, as well as button clicks and taps and links to transaction. E-commerce brands can benefit from increased conversion rates when AR is embedded into their sites and shopping user flows. And Shopify's own research shows that using WebAR can increase conversion rates by 94% versus static 2D product display on your website. It's no longer a nascent technology either. At the time of recording this piece, WebAR is compatible with over 3 billion devices worldwide across both iOS and Android operating systems. Last but not least, the most popular tracking types are also available in WebAR too. So you can place content in your world environment, or on a printed image or poster, launched from a QR code, or tracked to your face for product try-on experiences. WebAR offers a whole host of features and functionalities. Not only that, but you're in good company too. Here are all the brands that have or are using WebAR today to grow critical business metrics. And if you'd like to see more WebAR examples, head over to zapper.com. Now that's all great, but what are some of the watch-outs? Well, here are 3 limitations of the tech you should be aware of. The first one is around performance. As opposed to a native app that can access all the device's hardware and software capabilities, your WebAR experience can only access certain parts, meaning that rendering complex 3D and photorealistic graphics and performance of world tracking, for instance, won't be quite as good as in a native app. Now, over the past 12 years, working in AR at Zapper, we've developed the best algorithms, techniques, and strategies for optimization and hosting to make sure your WebAR experiences are as performant as possible in the web. Number 2 is permissions. WebAR experiences require the user to accept browser permissions to access the camera and location permissions, if required for the experience, as well as orientation on iOS devices. These are unavoidable and interruptive to the user experience, but they are a browser requirement for everyone. So it's worth making your client aware that these will be required and that they cannot be branded. The best next thing is to make your end users aware that they are coming and why they are needed. Number 3 is compatibility. Although WebAR is supported by a growing number of smartphones, not every smartphone or version of the operating system is compatible with the technology. Here at Zapper, we do our very best to optimize our WebAR technology for browsers across the widest range of devices from the lowest spec up. but it's always good to check what devices and OS your audience are likely to be using in your given market first. So you've got some of the practical watch-outs. Now let's talk about some of the most popular use cases. WebAR can and is being used for a multitude of use cases and business problems, from retail to packaging, to marketing and learning and development. The world's biggest brands are already using WebAR to generate meaningful impact for their business, and you should too. But here are some of the most popular. Firstly, using WebAR to turn your packaging into an always-on interactive media channel, driving customer engagement, insight, and repeat purchase. Secondly, product visualization. Using WebAR to enable your customers to virtually try your products before they buy them, either from physical point of sale, swing tickets, or via e-com stores to increase conversion rates, reduce returns, and drive product adoption. Number 3 is customer loyalty. With WebAR, retailers can drive footfall, create more engaging promotions, and improve customer loyalty programs that tie the physical with the digital. The great thing about WebAR is that you can easily add a shareable link to your latest WebAR experience across digital channels like social media, messenger applications, or email, and have your users instantly access the content you've created. Likewise, you can make your existing print materials more engaging with WebAR by simply adding a QR code to move users seamlessly from physical to digital. Simply put, WebAR gives your audience the most seamless access to your content. Check out our 11 ways to use WebAR video for more info. Now, one of the questions we get asked a lot at Zapper is, how do you measure the impact of your WebAR campaigns? One of the great things about WebAR is that because it's being used in your web browser, you can also get access to your typical web-based analytics, like dwell time, location, drop-off rates, etc., through web analytics platforms like Google Analytics, Microsoft Clarity, or Adobe Analytics. We'd recommend setting objectives and key performance indicators right at the start of any WebAR campaign, which means asking questions like, what problem are we solving with this activation? And how will success be measured to ensure your WebAR campaigns are driving meaningful business results? So there you have it. WebAR is a new way to experience augmented reality that's accessible, convenient, and compatible with a wide range of devices. And the best part? You can get started with WebAR for free and without any coding experience necessary with Zapper's no-code WebAR tool, ZapWorks Designer. Simply head over to zap.works and start creating immersive WebAR experiences for free today.